Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you day 5 of my Wizard101 Myth playthrough. Surprisingly, this has been my most consistently streamed game, because, well, I was completely knackered after work on Monday, so I couldn't stream Baldur's Gate. Yesterday, my entire area lost power and internet. The power came back, the internet did not, so I missed out on streaming then. And, well, I'm back to do this. Anyway, between last stream and this, I did get to level 5 fishing, just so that I can now get the tier 2 fish. I went and I bought almost all of the spells from the guy in Grizzleheim because they're 5k each, and I had 33, not 35. Ooh, what's that? Sacrifice minions. Ooh, that's actually not bad considering I have minions in this class. But before we actually get started on going back to the main quest of this, there's a little trick I want to show you guys. So, you know that if we go to the bazaar, as long as this player is not too busy, if we go buy treasure cards, they did fix this, by the way. I forget if I said that, but now things are actually showing up. But you'll see that I only have access to Cloak and Conviction because, well, that's all that are available to buy at my level. If we instead go to... Really, there's no one at the thing? Why don't I just teleport to the comments? Instead, you can buy treasure cards, astral cards from further on treasure card dealers. However, because we've got the spiral scene going on, which is travel to other people's castles, there's a little thing that I remembered I could do. I'm being cryptic because I wanted this to be shown. If we go, let's just go top rated Arcanium Apartments. You'll see that we're at an Arcanium apartment, but if we go through this door, we're actually now at the Arcanium, which you're not meant to be able to get to till Act 3, I think it is. So if we just walk over to Librarian Fitzhume, go here, we can buy monstrous cards. So I bought 30 of them for 7.5k, which is why I wasn't able to buy the last fishing spell. But now when we're going up against bosses in that I'm not going to kill on one turn, I can now monstrous my attack and just smash it out. I don't think you're meant to be able to go to the Arcanium from other people's houses, but it's something they haven't changed. So anyway, let's go back to Crab Alley. But yeah, we didn't get anything like big from these. Got a couple just random treasure cards. Got an XP elixir, which I might actually pop that. How how much does this quest give me? 130. So give me an extra 13. I'll pop it once I actually get into the next area. Oh, also, you probably saw that... Where am I going? Oh, I had it at this end, not that end. You probably saw that I've got a quest for Dragonspire. Yeah, as soon as I logged off yesterday, Lucky came up with another quest to send me to Dragonspire.
Thank goodness it's not just me. It's nothing like our King Thermidor at all. The real king is... dreamy. You need to return to Sir Thomas Cromshell and tell him what you've learned.
I don't know. King Amadeo seemed entertaining to at the least. But yeah, so not much happened between last stream and this, but we got 6 days until the end of the spiral scene, which means next Tuesday, because they're on a 7-day timer, next Tuesday I should have the Professor Horde's pack.
What? The king is what?
To open, and I just...
I can't believe
There's no way I'm going up
he's an
5
imposter.
levels this
Yet
stream.
This aggression
Oops.
will not stand. Something must have happened to the king. The real king, when he went through the breach in the river wall. The king took several guards with him. Please go through the breach in the wall. See if you can find the king or any of his guards. First, though, you will need a royal order to get by those guards. That won't be easy.
Pretty
If
easy,
the king
really.
see you from his desk in the royal tower, I can make an
Submarine
order for
sandwich,
you.
glowing star fruits. Yeah, but that's why I'm going to use the XP today, because, well, if I can get as close as I can to level 20, then I'll be able to, by the end of next stream, hopefully I've leveled up whatever I missed today. Because as it is, we're needing 3.5. That's not much. And there's quite a few quests and battles in here. Why don't I go into my deck? Oh yeah, show you that I got 30 of those. B. Should I have waited until I was actually inside the thing, because now we're wasting 10 seconds of it? Yes, but ultimately it doesn't really matter. My headset's dying. Oops. There we go.
You find the King's Seal in a drawer filled with letters and CDs. Sir Thomas will need that.
Oh yeah, before the end of this stream, we're probably gonna need to switch out our mount, because I'm pretty sure this room will die before then. Where's my mark? It's here, yeah. Still not used to teleporting multiple times to the same place. Afterwards, we've got Sunken City. Don't think we're going to be doing that today, because assuming we do level up at least once, we'll be getting a new spell, but it's Ether Shield. So that's pretty useless.
Just show this royal order to the guards. They'll let you
And
pass
we
into
also
the
won't be
breach.
doing the catacombs or whatever it is, because that quest may be level 15, but it was hard to do on my Storm one. It's going to be absolutely horrid on Myth.
You show the guards the royal seal. They let you you pass through the breach in the river wall and enter the deep warrens. You should look for any clues to the whereabouts.
Are you going to actually give me my XP now?
To save me.
There we go.
Oh, good to see you. I'm so weary I can barely stand though. I need you to drive back some of the monsters that have been attacking
That's
me.
an issue.
Could you defeat the angler thugs and give me a chance to rest and think?
So take that out, go converters, like that. $315. I should be able to get it with just a converter and a Cyclops, but it'll depend on whether I get the treasure, the power pip or not. I did not. Chuck that one onto there as well. Well, at least I'm not the one who got the first fizzle today. I forgot to open my can before stream. I don't even know if these angler thugs can use tier 2 spells, because they don't seem to be. Okay. Well. Not gonna want those. Because... No, wait, that would've... Oops. I forgot it goes newest to oldest when it comes to traps and that. I had to taunt the game about the fizzle, didn't I? Well, we've passed the 10-minute mark, so it doesn't seem like this is going to be a crash day. Yeah, I'm going to need health. I'm not going to need health enough for me to use a pip though. Actually, well, screwed either way now. If he hits me, he hits me. Of course you're going for the snake. Hey, there's our first death because I got too cocky. Yeah, screw it, we'll just use a potion. Okay, so we found out that we do in fact need the 2 hits. For now, get rid of that. Get rid of that, just clean up our deck a little. That's 8 spells, but It's fine. Can I go first this time? No. That myth shield's a little worrisome with how the last battle went. Why couldn't you have gotten that in the last battle? I would have survived if you'd have gotten that in the last battle. We're really not doing well with this XP booster, considering we've gotten one thing of XP in 8 minutes. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. I was expecting to get a power pip and for it to call out to me like the freaking Green Goblin mask. Be like, use your spell now. But luckily that didn't happen. Rude. And there's the power pip. Okay. Game showing mercy on me. Grab that. Oh, I've got to defeat 4 of them. Grab that. I thought it was the usual 2. Well, at least I get to go first. This one should be a mite quicker because of me going first means that there's going to be at least 2 less spells. 3 if I don't fizzle. I didn't even check how much XP I get for doing these 4 battles. Probably not worth it compared to if I was going through Crocotopia. But I said I was finishing this today. Oh, you're actually going to use your class spell. Cool. Got through that one a hell of a lot quicker than we did the last one. Nice. Got the chocolate strawberry.
Good work. You pummeled those angler thugs back into the depths. King Thermidor? Yes, I did come with him through the breach, but we were separated shortly after we arrived. I know the king is still somewhere within these deep warrens. I refuse to return to Crab Alley without him. Well, I've drawn a line in the sand here, in this no crabs land, and I will wait here until you find him. But first, can you help me fix my fortifications?
So you
That
drew a
way
line
you
in
can
the
go
sand
safely ahead, knowing that
as
I'm watching.
close to
I
the
need
exit as
to
you could.
collect some of the loose shells scattered about and bring them here. Can you do that for me?
How much is 250? Get if there's are there shells in this one? Yes. Pretty sure this quest also includes the set up the fortification step, though I'm not entirely sure about that. That could be a different source of XP. Got the one in the center here, and cool, that has reset.
Those will do not. Now, can you help me fix my fortifications? We want to create walls with the bigger shells and make scarefish soldiers using the smaller shells.
I was correct. It does include this step. I mean, Ultra Kings would have gotten me 80. That's not really that much. I can pass through those fortifications. I've always just gone around them.
Good job. These shell walls will help me defend the line, and the scarefish will frighten off most of whatever comes this way. Excellent. Now we
I
can
do
focus
wish
on
that when
finding
you
King
set up
Thermidor.
things like that, it would actually clear the
You'll need
area
to defeat some river
of
crawlers,
enemies.
cause them such distress that one of them will confess what he knows about our king.
But unfortunately doesn't do that. Gotta defeat 3. I think these were storms, so get rid of that. Chuck those back in. Yeah. Oh. Don't even need the traps. Unless, of course, that's a... God damn it. This is going to be a pain, then. I only got one shot at that. And I had to do it this specific way because my pet comes after my spell, so it would have used my trap. Oh, it uses my blade as well. Did not know that. Okay, well, either way, assuming neither of them put another negative 80 on, this will kill. Good. Then we just gotta do one more battle after this. Ooh, that's an issue. Because when he's on one pip, he's more likely to use the shield. Okay, he's chucking a snake. Nope, he's doing bats. That's an issue. Okay, good. I'm fine. There's no way a scarab can get me for that much. Why do I have to say anything? Okay, thank you. And you're getting me with the scope? Okay, good. One of us is going to have to hit eventually. Oh, there's kelp up here. What I'm wanting to do is take those out, chuck those in. Because that with a blade and a boost is definitely going to be enough. Can I get the attack off before? Nope. God damn it. So close. If I'd have been able to activate that spell before the other guy touched the sigil, we would not be fighting two. Unless because it fizzled, which it did. Now we just need you to not use a shield and then we're good. And we're good.
The Crab King is held beyond the Alcazar, in the depths of the Wailing Cavern.
And okay, so it's right down the other end of the thing.
The Wailing Cavern? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Not at all. Clearly, we need to rescue King Thermidor from the clutches of these brutes, but a direct assault may not work. I need you to scout the Alcazar That's their fancy name for a castle. And see if you can't find a secret way to sneak in.
Well, I don't have a secret way to sneak in, but I do know I'm going to have to collect fish to open the way. Unless, of course, this in and of itself is the secret way.
A small passageway into the Alcazar is hidden back here. Maybe Captain Roderick will have an idea what to do next.
A dark passageway, you say? Perfect! Sounds like you'll need a light.
Okay, cool, that gave me
Have you
the
seen
XP
glowfish
independent.
around here? They are so pretty. Go collect some. Once you have a school's worth, take them to the dark passageway and release them. Well, they'll swim into the tunnel and
Ooh,
light the way.
750. That's gonna get me a whole bunch. Grab you. I think I might need to grab that one that I avoided. Yeah. Now I'll grab this.
You now have a school's worth of glowfish.
I didn't mean to get rid of that, but
passage by the Alcazar. You release the glowfish. They
yeah,
swim
once
into the
again,
dark
I went
light. You
one
have entered
bit
the
too far.
Wailing Cavern. Now to find the king.
Oh, hey, look, there's the king.
Why, hello! Are you here for the sound check? Great to see you! It's always good to meet a fan. I met King Amadeo, and he asked me to perform for him soon. That was quite a while ago, though. He said he wanted to check out Crab Alley, but that he'd be back for the show.
So all you
I've
crabs
lost
are
my
morons,
guard,
eh?
and I can't go look for them because of the dreaded eels. They're very bitey. Have you been to Crab Alley recently? How are things back home? What? My kingdom has been taken over? That sounds terrible. I should go back, but I can't leave without my guards. If you can explore the area and find my missing guards, I'd be happy to talk to you about returning to Crab Alley.
Sweet. Telluric eels, they're balanced. I thought there was storm for some reason. That does make things a little easier. Guard number 2. Guard number 3. Oh. You know, I've never actually been able to get that one from the back. And then the 4th one's right here.
Ah, thank you for freeing us. I thought we were boiled for sure.
Is the king safe?
One of those river claws claimed that their super smart science guy started this whole problem. He was mucking about with something called a storm battery. Can you believe that? I've never heard such nonsense.
I wasn't expecting that to be a 3-part dialogue.
A super smart science guy? How did they get one of those? We must have one for our own empire. We need to find this super smart science guy. He's sure to know how this whole thing started.
You know, if I didn't die, I might have gotten a level up off of this
The river claws called
booster.
it the storm chamber. They told me to stay away. Maybe you're brave enough to check it out.
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
Yes, that is what the narrator said.
An electric gate. You know, we had some problem with telluric eels nibbling on equipment. One of them caused an electrical short. You could use the telluric eels to
I
short
think
out
I need
the
to do
gate.
2 battles of this.
Why don't you collect some
Oh, no.
telluric eels and try out my idea?
Hopefully these are able to be taken out with the... Nope. Gonna need the full boost. That's annoying. That means we're gonna need at least 6 rounds, which I think is gonna be more than the 2 minutes left. That's unfortunate. We're gonna lose out on 60 XP. Don't do it. You don't have your Cyclops, so... Yeah, nah, there's no way we're doing that. If these had been able to be taken out in 2 turns each, then we would have had time. That's unfortunate. You weren't even taken out in 1 turn. Come on, 20 seconds. I may have forgotten I just bought Monstrous, so... Nah. So close. And there goes our XP from this battle and the XP from the quest. That's unfortunate.
You think you have enough telluric eels to try to overload the gate.
Not that, so we would have gotten an extra 2.5 XP there, so probably would have been 2. Ah. I think this one goes straight into a battle, so probably should have healed up to full.
This must be the storm chamber.
Wizard, your magical theories and postulates are unwelcome here. This is an era for scientific progress.
Haha. No. We don't even have the... Shut up, Gamma. Don't even have the spells to do that. No, we'll take that. And we'll get rid of that. We'll put snake back in. Oh, jeez, he's not that strong. If I get a power pip, he's dead this turn. I did not get a power pip. I wasn't gonna risk just a thingoed a bladed troll against him, because it. Yeah, he does have the boost for being storm though. Maybe I should have. Yeah, that's what I thought. However, it would have meant one less attack. I don't think I'm winning this, but if I take him out this turn, I should be able to take out one of them the next turn. And then that'll leave just, if I can get back in time. That was kind of close. Actually, I think this might cause an error with the quest if I do it this way. Yeah, this might cause an error with the quest. I have had this happen once before. Last time I was going through Celestia, there was a time where it was 2 bosses at once. I defeated the quest line boss and had the second boss left when I teleported back in. And because the second battle didn't have the quest line boss, it didn't count. That may be what's going to happen here. Oh, I was lucky. Where were these power pips in the last battle? I'll take that. I will accept this. I don't even think I really needed to heal, but... Excuse me. I had 500 odds, so if this dips below 4, then yeah, I would have needed to heal, but there's no way that's happening. Don't you fucking dare. You utter bastard. Why do I open my mouth? The game heard me taunting it, and so it decided to prolong this fight. Wasn't bad. You're doing the shock serpent, or whatever this one's called. Gained a power pip. Unfortunately, he's on 1 pip himself, so it's likely that he's going to do the thingo. He's missed his chance. Unless, of course, I fizzle, and then he does it next turn, and then... Ooh, double power pip. That's... Where was this the first battle? I could have taken out the 3 of them if I'd gotten power pips.
Now that you've walloped some sense into me, I see that I had gone mad with power. Now I thought to teach you a science lesson, but it was you who showed me the error of my ways.
Sweet,
I had no
leveled
idea
up.
my experiments with these storm batteries would cause so many problems. Together we can make things right. I need you to find the storm battery parts that I damaged in my initial experiments. The currents spread them far and wide. Search the deep warrens for the broken pieces of the storm batteries and bring them back here.
And there's Cyrus telling us that we've got our new spell. Not going to bother with that yet, because Ether Shield is... Oh, right. I totally meant to be back here.
Haven't been eaten by any of your
Screw it.
summons, I see.
Cyrus,
How unfortunate.
shut up.
I guess I'll have to teach you a new spell. then.
Since I'm here, I may as well. See, I'm as reluctant to learn this as you are to teach me it. Train that. We still got another 6 levels before we get the multi-hit. Let's go like that. Go. Next time I'm in a battle, I'm gonna see when my next spell quest is. Because I doubt the next spell I get is at level 20. It's possible that it is, but Bullshit. I was on the side. Again with the double power pit. I know we did just go up 1%, but... Get rid of that final ether shield because I forgot to take them out of the deck. I disagree with having been pulled into this fight. I don't think I'm going to kill it with the Cyclops because it's going to be double boosted and then negative. I just hope that it's enough that the snake will be able to make up for it. Do I want to waste a thingo on the snake? Yeah. What are you? Still on 96. Let's just guarantee. I can't. Shit. I'm not going to... I do this and then I've got nothing to attack with. Okay. Forgot you can't boost wand. That's annoying. This stupid bush. Yeah, that's a whole lot of mana orbs. Yeah, might as well grab this mushroom in the final one. Yeah, well, we can grab the two that we already had again. Wait. The hell was that? There's no way I'm surviving this. I also once again forgot to get rid of the ether shields. Come on, hit me with the blood bat. Okay. That must have been a mineral in there. Can I kill it with the... Should be able to. But I also shouldn't be in this battle, because... Don't know why it twisted me that much. That's right, you better be going easy on me for forcing me in this battle. Watch, it's gonna be Snake and max hit. Nope, it's gonna be Cat and max hit though. I sort of forgot I had the healing spell. How did that do a hell of a lot more than a boosted one did? I also want to know how this guy managed to pull me when I was behind him. Oh. Okay. On to the next one. Let's just go for the 1-day one. Is it just me or is this slower? That one B. It's 40. No, it's the same speed. It feels slower though. Now we gotta fix the batteries. Then I'm pretty sure we speak to Thermidor again.
Good work finding the broken pieces. Unfortunately,
No, we've got to fight the eels.
Lightning seeds to the telluric eels. It was an experiment. Besides, they really liked them, though it did make them more aggressive. Strike that. Move on. You must defeat the telluric eels and recover the lightning seeds. Onward for science!
Defeat the eels. Then fix the batteries. Then speak to Thermidor. And then I think it's depose the king without a battle. I hate this stage. Get caught on everything. Honestly, I don't see why people hate this quest line. Like, you get a lot of people saying that they'll just skip over this area. I'm like, why? Is it because it's no longer got, the follow-up quest line that leads to Selena Gomez? I never actually got to play that quest line, by the way. I only know of it through osmosis. It was 3, wasn't it? Defeat 3 telluric eels. I was right about having to do at least 2 battles. It's just they were separated. but I'm expecting to have to do a third. So, when we're done with this area, we'll go speak to the excavators in Old Town, get the Doug quest, and then go to Crocotopia, go through that until we hit level 50. Once, not 50, level 20. We're not hitting 50 on, excuse me, on Crocotopia. But yeah, go to 20, jump over to Grizzleheim, do the first area. Because that's when all the Grizzleheim gear says you're meant to be there, is 20, so I did check out the shop while I was getting the fishing spells, and the actual class garb was level 30, but the just generic stuff they sold was level 20. Or maybe I had that backwards. Maybe it was class at 20, generic at 30. Either way, we're not meant to be there yet.
Splendid. Now we have everything we need to make the world safe. For science. I mean, get things back to normal.
That is a... ooh, the Grendel dungeon.
And the lightning seeds is a simple matter to put it all together.
That might be one that I need help with.
While you engineer the repair. Yeah, you just put the pieces where you think they should go, and then I'll turn on the current. What could possibly go wrong?
The storm batteries look like they have been restored to working order.
Okay, pull the lever.
Very good, my young scientist. Wizard. The telluric eel should no longer be a problem. The storm batteries are fixed. You should go fetch back the king now.
Hang on. Thought we would have been more further into this level by now. Yeah, we're about a quarter of the way.
You again? You want to go home? What's the rush? We have all the time in the spire.
Your kingdom's been taken over?
Fix the storm batteries and put the super smart science guy in his place, did you? All's well, I suppose. Oh, I forgot that my kingdom's been taken over by an imposter. My own rival, King Amadeo of the Riverclaw. If only you had my royal seal. What's that? You do? Oh, wonderful! My royal seal will allow you to get into the royal tower, past the guards.
Okay. Maybe we do have to fight Amadeo. Because there's no way they're giving us that much just for speaking to him. Plus there's a sigil.
The royal seal, huh? Of course, go right in.
And what were you doing the last time I came in and when I stole the seal? Why did you have nothing to say then? Oh. Hello.
Ah, it is my favorite procure of tea and crumpets. Did you bring me more fine delectables?
Delectables?
What? You dare to call me King Amadeo, King Thermidor, an imposter? How disrespectful. Wait a moment. You are no simple baker of tasty pastries, are you? You stand revealed as a wizard of Wizard City. Very well, young wizard. You may have seen through
Oh
my
no,
disguise,
his profile
but you
turned
won't leave
red.
the royal tower
That
alive.
means he's an enemy. Rank 2 Storm Boss. Shouldn't really be too big of an issue. If we need to, we've got the monstrous. Yeah. Unless you don't even breathe that into the universe, so don't finish that thought until after the fight. I was going to say, unless he casts a negative 80, it was going to be done in one hit.
I am undone! To be defeated in such a strange and foreign land. For shame.
Yeah, might as well. I tend to equip all the badges I get when I get them.
Bravo! Very well done, young wizard. The resemblance was uncanny. How did you ever tell that King Amadeo had replaced me? Catherine? So it was a simple cook who helped you see through the imposter disguise.
No, she helped me get into the
Always like Catherine.
castle.
I know.
Then
will
I
let her
saw
know
through it.
how much she means to me. We'll write her a poem, and you will read it to her. Oh, how romantic. Go to my writing desk and craft a poem.
We'll write a poem.
Then go
And you read it
to
out.
my dear
Also,
sweet
you're going to write it.
Make haste!
Oh, we got a Stormzilla. This is going to get me 230. It's always funny when the final boss of an area gives you less trouble than some of the generic ones you've got to face. But I'm fairly certain this is the last one.
You did it! How is King Thermidor? I pray he's not too shaken up by his ordeal. A poem? For me? Oh, yes, yes. Please, read it aloud.
You take out the poem and begin to read.
Lo, in my darkest times away from this place, you were my light, my beacon, my grace. Though I paid you no heed, you stayed loyal in time of need. Your claws how dainty as they mold your sweet tarts. Your kindness has cracked this crab shell apart.
That was lovely. Please show the king my deepest gratitude.
And go back to the king. Okay, let's see. This... Why couldn't they get rid of the sigil now that Amadeus gone? Alright, I completely forgot I was going to check what my next spell quest was.
Oh, she liked the poem! I am so happy. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. You saved me and restored me to my throne. I could write you a poem.
Level
Wait, there is
18.
no time.
Okay.
You should return up above and tell Sir Homer Sunblade that the storm batteries are repaired.
And that's just our next
We
minion.
will make sure the river claws do not damage them further.
So if I'm not mistaken, I still got, what, is it 4 of those? Yeah. Because I wasn't able to use the second one. Ascend, but not too rapidly.
You're back. It looks like you were successful. The store mill is back in business. I hope you didn't run into any trouble.
Well, considering how long I was gone, you should assume I did.
Tale of Two Kings, a mad scientist, crabs writing poetry. That's quite an adventure you had, young wizard.
Sweet. Watch it be that this isn't actually the last quest we've got access to now. Hey, Renee.
Oh, am I glad to see you, Wizard. I'm afraid all the renovations we've done in Wizard City have led to a few unintended consequences. You know, construction noise, dust, broken windows, and a handful of seismic tremors. Nothing major, but we did cause this hole in the bedrock. I had directed my crew to fix the hole ASAP, but apparently curiosity got the better of young Doug.
Doug's always been keen on holes. A natural-born digger, that one. Unfortunately, he never quite mastered the art of digging himself out.
According to the city plans, there's a network of runoff drains running beneath this area. Poor guy probably just can't find his way out.
Or he's got himself cornered by a cave troll. Or a sewer cracking. Doug's always going on about being afraid of cave trolls and sewer crackings.
More than likely, he's simply gotten lost and disoriented in the dark.
Doug's even more afraid of the dark. Please, Wizard, you gotta go down there
Why'd
and
he
rescue Doug.
join an underground construction thing if he's afraid of the dark and things in the sewers? Yeah, like I said, we're not doing that one just yet because that is way outside of our abilities. So, that one I'll do on my own. Can't get to that one yet. That one we can unhide now. Not doing that one yet. Can't do that one or that one yet. And that one can't get to for ages. Okay. So let's go speak to Professor Winthrop. I'll actually speak to William first. Because one of the daily things is you gotta craft 5 items, so may as well get our crafting quest done while also doing the the spiral showcase or whatever it is. What do you need, Timu? Tinu?
At last, someone who can help me. Please take this parchment to Zane at the library. The library is over by the prospector's camp. Ooh, I should have given this to Zane weeks ago. Yes.
Right, we've also got to go speak to Zeke before we go into the pyramid.
Are you thirsty for knowledge? I can help.
I was expecting you to have a much slower
So, Miss
cadence.
Tangletree, sent you to me, eh? From the looks of you, you're still a novice crafter, only able to craft one thing at a time before resting. Under my teaching, you'll earn another crafting slot. You'll be able to craft 2 items at once. I need you to go and make 2 rings of insight to demonstrate to me that you know what you're doing. Bring them back to me, and we'll talk.
Sure. Well, mark here. Give me the recipe for the ring of insight. Simple vial, citrine, and parchment. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. The parchment's the issue. So we need 11 simple vials and 2 citrines. That's easy to get from him. Buy 2 of those. Simple vial, we'll buy 11. The problem is, parchment, that's a one you've got to find lying on the ground, so.
Well, hello again, young wizard. Good to see you again. I see you made it out of Wizard City. I was worried the place was falling apart. You'd be glad to know all them smiths you found are being appreciated. I found them all good homes, I did. They'll be safe so long as Malister don't get his way. Maybe you could help me again. I need to round up beetles. They're all over Crocotopia. You bring it back to me and I'll reward you.
What I didn't know until it was pointed out to me a few months ago, all of Zeke's quests are references to bands. Like the Beatles is obvious. I didn't know the Smiths was a band. Because I'm not really... There's the second one. I don't really listen to much music. That's everything, yeah. Hide that because we can't do it yet. Speak to Zane. That's in the Royal Hall, so don't need to do that yet.
The very information I need indeed. I appreciate you for bringing it here to me. Tinu can be such a procrastinator sometimes.
Brief history of Ty.
Could you help
Are you
me
the
out?
book one?
I am up to my eyeballs in shelving parchment, and I've got
Yes.
little time. But I'm also trying to collect stories about the history of my race, the Manders. I know many things about our race, but I feel it is incomplete. I fear some of our stories might have been lost in the passage of time. It would be great if you could interview a Mander named Hech Aldim just on the other side of the oasis. It would help out my research greatly, and I'm too busy to go myself.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Already we're procrastinating on the main story. I know there's quests that bring me over to Hedge, obviously, because this area is a big part of the story, but...
told me some stories he found in the Chamber of the Chosen. He said our race was once happy and lived without care. All that changed when the Crocs arrived. They were
But
migrating
everything
due to
changed when
hardships
the
and plagues
Fire
they had
Nation
in their own
attacked.
lands. We began by helping them out. But we were too generous as a race. We helped them out until one day we discovered that we were their servants. Well, slaves. Sadly, we have become victims of our own kind-hearted nature. Oh well, maybe it was meant to be this way. I hope not.
Now back to Zane. I really should look at what fish there are on Crocotopia, because I'm pretty sure the only water is that little
Amazing.
oasis.
You learned all that from talking with Hedge? I never knew that about the history of our race. No wonder the Crocs didn't record that knowledge. You've saved me
That's
time and effort.
very topical with modern day things going on. What do you need now?
How about asking Salab ibn Dur what he knows about the history of the Mandar race? He is usually within the pyramid.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. Once we get to the Chamber of Fire. Is that the first one? Oh. What the? When the hell were the chameleons here? Did that come with the Selenopolis thing? I think the Croco Sphinx one is up. It is not. Oh, there it is. Oh wait, no, this isn't Croco Sphinx, this...
Come in, watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang? As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang. We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
Is the Royal Hall the one I'm thinking of? No, because there's no beetle in there. 165. That'll take us up to 3/4.
Look there, wizard. Do you see?
Shut up, Gamma.
If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters.
Can you believe it? When the Crocs attacked, my notebook fell apart and all the pages scattered. I can't leave this place without that information. My notes on the Crocs may seem like ancient history to you, but they may have some bearing on our present situation. Maybe they can explain Malastaire's interest in this place. I think the charmed slaves picked up the pages of my notebook. Could you get those notebook pages back for me?
Okay. They're rank 2, so probably will need the... Oh. Never mind. Power Pip? No. Don't need that, don't need that. Give us a Power Pip this turn, give us a Power Pip the next turn, they're both dead. There's got to be more to this quest than just defeating these 3 things, because that's a lot of XP. Yay! Cryptic Keeper's Band. Oh no, negative 80 to ice. That would really suck if I was ice. I really should look at going into a second class just so when I come up against the ones that have the negative 80 to myth, that I can actually deal with them. Because I don't think that there's a wand that gives me a myth attack that's going to be good until Waterworks. Because we'll be getting the Sky Iron Hasta from Olympus, level 30. And I'm pretty sure it's level 50 for Waterworks. And the Sky Iron Hasta is a balanced one, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
My notebook pages! Thanks so much! Now, let me...
Pink data. Oh, that's nice.
Oh dear. These research notes need to reach Gordon Fleming right away. I'd better keep researching. I'll be safe, but rotten luck all the same. Could you take my notes to Gordon Fleming? You'll find him in the Royal Hall.
Mystery item, eh? Gordon, he's in the dig site, yeah. He also had a quest for me, if I remember correctly, so... Now, the first time we'll walk there just in case we run across someone else of interest. Marine Scouts. There we go. This is the one that Krakatopia is known for, the amount of ore. So I do wonder when they're going to push out more of that one main reagent per world thing. Because it really did screw up everything on Wizard City when it comes to grinding.
Ah, I see the urgency. Did you know the Tuts intend to invade other worlds with a huge army?
Because you can't get the red mandrakes anymore.
We had suspected it, but this is the proof. We were digging in this area when we were attacked by menacing crocs. I lost all my equipment in the confusion. Could you go get my equipment for me? I have it packed in wooden crates. Those crates are scattered everywhere.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's grab the obelisk while we're here.
You make the rubbings.
Thank you for that camera angle. I did not know this chest was here. Shock-a-lock. Maybe I should start trying to predict when it's keys. Because this comes a lot more often. Which is weird, because I swear on my last character the keys came more often than Troll, Nature's Wrath. Huh, there's a deep mushroom. I don't remember those being on Crocotopia. Ah, Hetch has got his own quest now. You could also say that these stone are what Crocotopia is known for, but I see that one more as a dragon spire. Why'd I cross? I could have just continued along that path. I don't remember if he sends me to Fleming again. But we'll have to use that as a midpoint for the teleporter anyway, so...
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word. The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Croconomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Croconomicon cannot fall. Perhaps this order has something to do with the crocs attacking us now. Did Malistaire put them up to it? He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the croc attack,
I have a real bad habit of, once I'm done reading it, just hitting the next button.
Must have the
but I read a lot
we're
quicker than
for.
they speak.
To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying
Any
to protect
Narini.
our archaeologists.
This will give me a dromedary, yeah?
Defeat
Yep.
Narini crocs until you find a croc
410.
carrying the chamber key and take it from them.
Not bad. Excuse me. We'll teleport to Fleming, then walk back into... take out the rank 2 ones. I went to the wrong teleporter. I want this one. Where was Fleming? He's over here.
Ah, wonderful! You found my crates. Thank you so much. Since you are so good at finding my equipment, perhaps you can help me again. I don't know where I put my inventory list. Would you search the dig site for it? I probably left it near one of the camps.
See, this could have been another one of the pet dig ones. Like, you've got to dig in certain locations to find it. What do you sell? You sell level 15 stuff. Why are they all light? Oh, you... Right. This was back when they had them separated by schools. Whereas some have them separated by item type.
Dear, now where are those artifacts I found? Bad news. Those artifacts were very powerful. If the Crocs took them, we could be in big trouble. Would you mind battling the Crocs until you get those artifacts back? I would appreciate it greatly.
And see, now we've got 2 quests to battle Narinis. Grab that. How much are you going to have? 285, that's... Gonna be pushing it with Troll. Might just play it safe. Don't know if the mic picked up any of that. Oh. Rude. Yes, I do know I could just monster it, but I'm saving those for bosses until I can more reliably come across them. Or at least more cheaply come across them. Because buying them from a treasure card vendor is really inflated costs. We'll test out Troll just on its own. Now that would... Ooh, Sunbird. This is our first rank 3 from just a generic one. Might be our first rank 3 at all, now that I think about it. Because the only time I saw Storm Shark was when I was helping other people out, and that was another player who did it. That really shows how much of an increase we're going to have to take into account now that we're here. Because I can survive 3 of those if they all have the same amount that Sunbird did. Got the key. Because I'm pretty sure this also got affected by the whole... We're going to pretty much guarantee the drop rates. If we're going to be building up to 3 pips anyway, might as well just chuck in the bigger one. That way we have a chance of killing them a turn early if we get the power pip. He did not. I don't know why my mouth is so dry today. I know it has nothing to do with the cup of tea nor the Coke, despite both of them being sources of dehydration. This is what I normally drink on stream, so it's not them. Huh. My monitoring window is a full turn behind. Oh no, it's just one attack. Never mind. Haha, you fizzled. I'm going to fizzle now. It's going to give me the power pip, and then okay. Game's not that taunting at the moment. There we go. I had that pushed back too far. Really? I tried to block a burp, it goes away. As soon as I move my hand away, the burp comes. This death sigil really does feel a lot slower than the broom did.
Well, now that that's all sorted, I'd better stay here with them and make sure nothing else goes missing.
Alright, Hedge. Now, let's teleport to the Oasis since we've got the marker. And then we'll go and change the marker... Change the marker to closer to Professor Winthrop. I don't know what happened. Oh, hey, I could get to the Temple of Storms.
Greetings, student of wizardry. I must say that I am always delighted to see people from the other worlds, though some cause me distress. For example, Major Talbot keeps staring at me as if I were an amusement. Manders may look strange to some, but we have our pride. He's intimidating me with his stare, and I'm afraid to confront him. Could you talk to him for me? Manders are quite shy by nature, you know.
Oh, right, this quest. Oh, got a secondary reagent. Nice.
What? Edge concluded that I thought he looked odd. Well, I must say that Manders are very different than anything we have in Marylebone. Actually, I was puzzled as to why he is purple. All the others I've seen
Can't just
are either
ask
blue
people
or
why
orange.
they're purple.
Have you noticed that? I feel my ignorance embarrasses me. Would you be so good as to talk to Zane? Ask why the Manders are the colors they are.
This is actually one of the questions on the Crocotopia trivia.
The Major wanted to know why Manders are the colors they are? Actually, I'm surprised that no one from Marylebone has asked before.
I mean,
Originally,
before I
Manders were green,
did this quest the
but some
first
of our
time,
forefathers
I didn't
served the
question
different
why.
Orders. The pyramid is of the Fire Order. Manders who served it changed to orange. The Crocus Sphinx is of the Order of Ice. Those Manders who are blue in nature are descendants of those whose ancestors served ice. The tomb is of the Storm Order. Manders such as Hedge al-Dim, purple in nature, are descendants of those who served storm. I guess the elements became a part of our four Manders long ago, and that is why we are four different colors.
You know, what other game can you think of that has these fantasy creatures that explains where their coloring comes from?
Different colors because their four Manders serve the three orders of fire, ice, and storm. Gadzooks, it makes a sort of sense now. I guess my curiosity got the better of me. As an officer and a gentleman, please apologize to Hedge for me.
As an officer and a gentleman, you
inconsiderate.
do the embarrassing work of apologizing. Doesn't sound very officer or gentleman-like, but why is the tomb just open?
Oh, Major Talbot didn't know why Manders are different? I thought everyone knew why. No wonder why he was so curious. I feel better now. Say, could you do me a favor? I was supposed to fill up a canteen for the professor. The well water by the shop tastes the best if you could fill it for me. The professor is just inside the pyramid. I'm sure he will be grateful for your service.
Almost 400 XP just for filling up a canteen of water and taking it to someone. Maybe I should have skipped
You fill up the canteen from the well.
Crab City as well. Because this is giving me a lot better standing. Then again, there was 600 and a 900, so maybe not, but there was a stone brick I could have gotten there. Mark location.
You found the chamber key. Well done. Why, thank you for bringing the canteen. The air is so dry here, it can bring on a thirst that can make you dizzy. Gadzooks, that's the best water I've ever tasted. Can you take this canteen to Dr. Fleming at the dig site? He thinks all the water here on Croc is salty. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
Unfortunately, it doesn't give me any, like, health or mana, which... Do I really want to be losing out on 30 health? Any other quests nearby? Balance the fire, not up to that yet. My mum just got home, so she closed my door. Which I told my dad to open when he left, because so the dog wouldn't be alone. And then the dog proceeded to not come in here at all.
Try the water? All the water on Crocotopia tastes salty due to all the sand. I sometimes wish I had stayed back in Marleybone. Great Majesty of the Queen, that water is delicious. Thank you. I will always endeavor to fill my canteen at the well from now on. You know, I found an old Mander scroll. Could you give it to Hetch in appreciation for bringing this incredible water to my attention? Thanks again, young wizard.
That's not young wizard. I don't know why they couldn't have had Laddie. Like, I understand not having them record a different variation for every name.
Now I wish I had listened to my great-great-grandmother when he tried to teach me how to read the old language.
And let me guess, decipher it?
I would really like to know what is on this ancient Mander scroll. Would you do me a favor and ask Professor Winthrop what it says? Please?
Jesus, we're going up fast. We might actually get to level 20 before the end of this. No, but before the end of the spiral thing, we're definitely going to get it. Then again, that is stream day 4, so my thing's probably going to be doing its...
You would like me to translate an ancient Mander scroll?
Disconnect
well,
every
I'm not
10
versed
minutes.
In ancient Mander, but I know Danforth is. See him at the excavation site.
Can't do that till we get to the next area. That's everyone, yeah? Yeah. Actually, it's got an hour and 10, going up about 500 each time, and it takes, we need what? 3 more, so 6 more quests here. Then it'll probably be about 5, so that's another 10 there. We could do it. Oops. God damn it.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
How about I'll beat your ass? Do you like that option? $5.10. I should be able to do that with a maxed out Cyclops and a Storm Snake. Or I could just monstrous it. These guys don't have weakness, do they? Hey. Right, well, that could serve to be an issue. Excuse me. Watch, it's gonna give me a power pip now, so I'm going to wait a turn, because I don't want to use a power pip on a storm snake. Called it. Snow Serpent? Yep. Okay, fine, I'll take out the sentry. Why did that just sound like Nixon from Futurama? Hang on. Report for spam. Scam. Viewer bot. Lock and ban. Huh. I guess the floodgates have opened. Because that's 2 streams in a row that we've now had a viewer bot come in. Where am I? Right down the other end. Huh. We never fight these guys. These veteran sellswords. Now that I'm healed up fully, not going to bother going down the whole path, but to be honest, I didn't even know there was a third enemy in this area.
Ah, the ancient tablet. Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Croconomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again.
If only the actual British archaeologists were this upset about them awakening curses.
Still exists, hiding somewhere in Crocotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Croconomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace. We can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these Tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
excavation. They're both at the excavation site. Okay, that's easy. Danforth is... pretty sure they're both this way. Now, this area is probably the best place to go to farm... what is it? Parchment. These are the balanced ones. Because there are several locations in this area that have a chance of spawning it. But we're gonna grab this before I forget. So far, most of the areas that I usually find it are empty. There we go. It was what, 4 for each of the rings, so... Right, J, Ring of Insight, yeah. Okay. So at the rate I've been getting it, should be done in 2 more pickups. Okay, none on this one. But saying that means it's probably going to be, I'm getting 1 for the next 3, and then getting a 3 on the 4th one. Also, that crocodile's named after a god. Oh, not quite. It's Thoth. That guy's Toth.
You say you need some ancient Manda translated? I'll do my best. It says that there is a beguiler who has been charming the Mandas. The Mandas have been enslaved due to this mage's spells. They say there is a chamber nearby that houses the souls of the ancient charmed Mandas. Probably just
charmed Mandas, do you
I'd
say?
investigate, but I'm far too busy. Can you search outside the excavation? Look for a door with 2 obelisks beside it. Tell me if you find it.
And now
You're
for
to
the other
help me
one.
find a way inside the palace? Excellent.
Normally it goes
As far
with
as
the
I can
mainline
tell,
one
the palace
first.
requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in.
Okay. Door with 2 obelisks. Really? Gotta go to Robert? You're the one on the other side of the thing, aren't you? There's also the Palace of Fire has a couple parchment, if I remember correctly.
The history of the Manda race? I'm sure you know we have been slaves of Crocs for ages. Curse their proud snouts. We were too weak-minded and the Crocs took advantage of us. But then, when the Crocs were cast into the sleep, we thought we would be free again. But are we free? Now the Marlebonians have come here, and we are servants again. And they are stealing our history right out from under our very feet. We need to be free from the curse of the Crocs and all these meddlesome Marlebonians. If only we could break this curse that we live under.
There's definitely no real world things you can relate this to. Not going back to the Oasis at this moment, but definitely wasn't that the Egyptians were slaves under the pharaohs, and then the British came in and started excavating all of their sacred sites and made the Egyptians their slaves, pretty much. Well, not even pretty much.
My, there are Crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life. Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone. but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall.
And what's
Say,
your quest?
could you do us a favor, being a wizard and all? Since we Marleybonians don't use magic, we don't have much effect against those fire servants. We've heard that once you defeat a flame servant, you are left with a small eternal flame. When our fires go out, this place is pitch black. Some of those eternal flames would come in handy.
I think there's another quest that gives us that, so we're not going to do that yet. Oh yeah, in case you can't tell, the Marleybonians are Regency England, I think.
Couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's
Possibly
time to roll up your
a
sleeves
little
and
later
dig
than
into the
Regency
dirt
now
like
that
a
I
true
think about it. They do have
archaeologist. We
cars.
need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
Since we've got to go back this way anyway. Should have marked with him. Okay, Zane, let's speak to you. I really should focus on doing things in a set order, like focus on the main quest, then do a bit of side, then focus on the main quest, bit of side, just so the play isn't all over the place. But
Hedge mentioned the Chamber of the Chosen. I have heard that the text of our ancestors were stored there, but no one knows where that chamber is. Could you find out information about it? I fear rousing the Marleybonians' curiosity, though. But maybe Prospector Zeke would know of it.
can I get astral cards from you? I can get keen eyes, okay. That is not worth it.
Jumping horn toads. You say you're looking for the Chamber of the Chosen? I thought that was a Mander myth.
Me?
None of them Marleybonians believe it be existing, but I did see some glyphs concerning that chamber down at the Royal Hall. Take this parchment and make a rubbing of the glyphs. And take the parchment back to Zane for translating. Look for a statue with only one brazier. Just past and dig down there.
Okay. See, now we've got two quests that want us to go to the Royal Hall. Right? Yeah. It's about efficiency. It's not because I get easily distracted and just jump from place to place whenever my mind decides to. It's all about efficiency. Anyway, where's the next one? Oh, another quest for Gordon, eh? Thought that was the obelisk. Is this gonna be keys? No. Hey, it is! That one... Okay, that was a whole bunch of 4s at once. I really don't know if you get better rewards when you don't lose a life, or depending on how quick you do it, or if it's just as soon as you click on it, you'll get extra rewards
to activate these obelisks. I don't
if you
understand
succeed.
the how of it, but they're magically connected.
Yeah, obviously I have battled them before. Because I've done all the Marleybone quests. Was it this one? Where is... You're somewhere over here, okay. I'm pretty sure those obelisks have something to do with something eventually.
You take a rubbing at the statue's base.
Battle these. Am I going to regret having taken the thing out? No. Cool. I'm gonna want to do these first. That way, if they chuck a storm thing on, that triggers before the actual prism does. So. Plus, I don't really need blades. Yeah. When it comes to the prisms, it always goes newest to oldest. Whereas when it comes to blades, it goes oldest to newest. So, if I chuck these prisms on, then they chuck the -80 storm shield, it skips over the storm shield and then activates the prism. Whereas if I put on a 35 blade and they put on a weakness on me, it goes the blade, then the weakness. Well, that's easy. Unfortunately, we do have to do one more battle of it. That's unfortunate. Of course it's in the one where I go first that I don't get the power pips. That's just how it was always gonna go. Rude. Oh, also, I've just realized that I completely miscalculated when I was talking about reaching level 20 because we're 17. I don't know why I was calculating it at 18. Well, you're getting absolutely smashed. Sweet. Then we'll go back to Gordon. Why'd I go around this way?
Excellent! Now we can activate these obelisks. All right. Now that we have the hammers, place one near each obelisk. That should activate them.
Ah, so this would be what these things are. Really, I've got to do them in order? Why'd you point me to that one then? Because I can pass through there. I really do not remember what's through this sigil. Spirit Crusher, eh? Sounds like someone I'm going to want to be full health when I go up against. How much XP do we have? Need, what was that, 1325? 1326. Ah. Multi-stage one. Ice. That could prove an issue. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have the means to do that because I forgot to put my things back in. That one. Okay, well now we know. It's not really worth the XP as of yet, because 320. Charlie, you're the tier 2 one spells, yeah? Need rank 3 gardening though. Since I'm here, I may as well speak to Zane. How long do we have to go back? We got... Well, that's a big dungeon then.
You found writing relating to the Chamber of the Chosen. Give me a moment to translate it. Alas, I cannot translate this. This uses glyphs I do not recognize. Talk with Tinu Bakmal. He is more familiar with such things.
I really do not remember this quest line. $220.
Oh, hello again. It is so good to see you, my friend. No one ever comes down here to visit with me. I don't know why. Oh, you need me to translate your glyphs? Yes, I study glyphs as a hobby. Not many people do it, you know. Oh, you need to go to the lower level of the Altar of Kings. Down there you will find the
Okay,
sacred
that's not
chamber.
for
You
a
will
while.
find it there. Yes. Greetings, young wizard. I was wondering if you could do
Okay.
something for me. I am in the middle of making a necklace and just discovered that I'm going to need a fire gem. Can you go to Ravenwood and see if Dahlia Falmea has an extra fire gem?
No. We're not going to do that yet. Screw it, we'll do it. We've got the port at Winthrop anyway. Falmea, that's over here, yeah.
So, you need a fire gem. I'll see if I have one. Give me a moment.
Let me guess, you don't have one.
Oh my. It seems that I ran out. My normal supplier is Gustav Copperflame, the ring shopkeeper. You can ask him if he has any.
Did she have spiky teeth? Or was that just a odd thing on the model? Let's go to Majid. The ring guy, eh? Rings here. Probably gonna have to go back to Falmea now.
So you need a fire gem. I normally have some in stock. I
But
invented
you
some
don't.
of the rings I make.
Let me guess. Firecat?
Unfortunately, they have been in
No.
great demand lately, and I don't have any. You can normally find them in the Dragon's Mouth Cave, next to the Living Flame.
I don't actually think there's a battle in this one. I think this one is just walk in and then grab the reward. I may be wrong about that though. No?
You remove a fire gem from the living flame.
Okay. Gonna give me 500 XP just for walking up to a flame and grabbing a gem out. I'm not gonna complain about that. Let me guess, Tinu's gonna have another thing that he needs for his, what was it, amulet, did he say? I was not paying attention.
Thanks, young wizard.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your help. This should make a fine addition to my new necklace.
Let's go to Danforth. He may be the one to give me the... Are you the myth one? No, you're the fire one. Excavation site. Don't seem to have replenished yet.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone! You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the
Narini
Narini
Quartermaster,
Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
I can try. Salam Ibn Dur. You back near the start? No, it doesn't tell me. No, you're the one that was talking about how your slaves under the
Please, good
Maribonians.
young wizard, help me. The wicked Tuts have enslaved my people. They use terrible magic to force us to work here in the pyramid. Please allow us to be free of their oppression. Help me break the charm. Defeat charmed slaves in battle so we might be free.
These were the ones that were only 150, yeah? Okay, I can do that. Four attacks and 600, not 600. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I know one of the quests I just got given was 600. I think it may have been the mainline quest though. Okay. Didn't realize I finished that. Just got a confirmation email about seeing the specialist for my shoulder. It's about time. It's only been almost 7 years since the injury first happened. Still got 18.5 minutes before that timer runs out. Now, you may think that as I'm going through this, I'm getting more and more overpowered compared to where I'm meant to be when doing these quests. But considering we're not playing one of the high damage classes, and I also don't think we're playing one of the high health classes, I think it's a bit fair that I over level. Because considering I was struggling on Storm once it came to Chrysalis, and I'd done every single quest up until that point, I'm probably going to be in a similar boat with this one. Possibly even a world or two earlier. But I'm also going to have the actual gear you're meant to have, so that could change things as well. Who knows? Salam, I freed your friends.
Oh, great and kind wizard, you have done it! 1,000 blessings upon you!
Again, that's another... Why the difference?
Oh, great and powerful one, if you were to take the Tut's colors of ascent, they could never charm us again. Please defeat the Nerini Crocs in combat and take the vile collars from them. Would you do this for my people?
Ah, there we go.
Oh, maybe this new assignment will finally keep you away from me.
Shut up, Cyrus, I'm not going back. Oh, I could have just taken out these ones. Oh, you're also this way. May as well take out the Narinis of the way then. If there are any Narinis on the way. No, there aren't by the looks of it. Get round the corner.
You locate the Chamber of the Charmed.
Ooh, parchment. I don't think this is going to be needed, but I also don't trust that a bladed troll will kill them. Go to 2 battles of these. Takes a little more effort than the Manders did, but still fairly easy. I don't think Salam's the one that sends us to take out the flame things. So maybe there is only one quest that gives it. I know in the next area there's multiple that ask for the flame ones in there. Don't remember if they're the same flame servants that are in here. Because it's quite common for them to have basically the same enemy, just a different name. Myth damage 1. Again, I was well past you before you decided I was worthy of your time. Okay, that's weird. My iPad decided to reload the Twitch page. Don't know why it did that. Why do you not like to give me power pips when I'm using Cyclops? Yet when I'm actually having to build up to get enough damage, you'll give me plenty of it. Why is that? We're level 18, so I should have a 17% chance at getting power pip. Plus 2 for my Thame, so 19. Means it should be basically 1 in 5. Yes, I know that's not how it really works. Each roll is done independently, so... But still. Just double checking that is correct, yeah? 18. Huh. Okay, so one of the levels didn't give me a boost in. I think that happened with another level earlier as well, because it was equal to my level. Then at one point it changed to 1 below, now it's 2 below.
It is done. You have defeated our enemies. I will destroy these colors at once. You are most glorious.
Now what do you need?
My people have been so inspired by your bravery that they have risked themselves to report some dark news. The Nerini champion will command the charmed ones to destroy anything in the touch way. We must remove the charmed slaves as a threat by defeating their master. You must defeat the Nerini champion in his chamber. But you must first get some essence of fire to summon him. Defeat
okay, cool.
flame servants to
Oh,
gather
you need
the
2 battles of that as
need.
well.
Then you will have to enter the chamber and summon him.
See?
Go now. The fate of this unlucky charmed is in your hands, wizard.
This one was intentionally put off until I had another quest for it, but...
You found the chamber already? You would make a great archaeologist. That's an important find for the Manders. You may want to tell Hetch right away.
Yeah, it's a side one. Just turned into a snake for a second there. That's just a side one. You know, it almost seems like there's someone going around farming the parchment, because they're not in the places they normally are, but I've also not seen anyone. Grab that. These ones could be a little difficult. They are fire, so not the most health, but yeah. Do need the full build up. I mean, they don't really, but better be safe than sorry. Because a full build up troll should be enough to do that. He was trying to sunbird me. Yep, called it. We come from a world where even the bosses were very rarely doing rank 2 spells, to one where the base enemies have access to rank 3 spells. And yet the spell elements that we get are only rank 2. Because we're not going to be able to upgrade our Cyclops until Marleybone. Problem is, by then we should have the Golem. We may even have the, what's it called, Humunga Frog, which I don't think we get spell elements for until Mushu. But I mean, we'll be using Humunga Frog a lot, so once we actually get the spell elements for that, we'll actually be using them, but... Does Myth have a secondary multi-hit? Let's go. Is it Myth spells? Is it 101? Humunga Frog does everyone Earthquake. I forgot about Earthquake. Orthrus. Okay. So there are a couple. Orthrus is 52, Earthquake's 42, and Humunga Frog's 22. So for the 20 levels between Humunga Frog and Earthquake, we're just going to be using Humunga Frog. Unless there's one of the ones from other sources that have multi-hit. No. Ah, from the quest. Authoress, level 48. Okay, so we get it as a quest spell before we get it as the purchasable one. That's good. So there'll be 20 levels of Humunga Frog, 6 levels of Earthquake. Possibly more depending on what our Power Pip chance is at that. I think after Waterworks is when we'd switch to Authoress. Because then we'd be getting a lot more Power Pip chance from the Waterworks gear. There's a Quartermaster. And you know what, we'll do the 2 bosses. Don't know why that double clicked. Then we'll just speak to all 3 of them. We should be able to do this pretty easily.
I see my men could not take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
Rank 3 Fire Boss. That could be an issue. 515, no, that's fine. Unless of course you do this. Bastard. Negative 25 from, what is it? 265. Plus the 35, plus the 30. It's possible. But I think we were getting, what was it, 535 on a regular, so Focus Swarm, that's a tier 3. You've also got a tier 3 though. This one's going to be a little difficult. I also could have sent this against the Flame Servant and guaranteed to have killed him. Yeah, I could have done this smarter. Okay, so that one's dead this turn. It'll get rid of the negative 25. So unless the Narini chucks it on me again, I should be able to kill him with... Oh god, what if I low roll on the snake? that was so close. Okay. Thought for a second there you were cyclopsing me and I might have died, but if I low roll, I'm dead. No two ways about it, I don't have another spell to use. 2. No, 4. Well. Kill me, I guess. Where's the teleport back feature? I think what we're going to do is we're going to chuck that back in. Why did I not get any jump back in the dungeon? Gonna have to actually travel all the way there. Pick up as many health pips as health wisps as we can. I mean, we've made some good... Oh, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. We've made some good progress this stream, because we've basically finished 2 areas of Crocotopia and did all of the rest of Crab Alley. Plus we've done several side quests, so made some good progress. Then again, Croc is a fairly short world if you divide its number of quests by the amount of streets there are. Let's see. Let's see if I do any better against this one. Also, I know I should have done Monstrous when I had that negative 25. You're gonna be a bastard, aren't you? Oh, hey, all of a sudden I have the teleport back to the quartermaster. I don't know why.
The gate opens.
Thanks for that, I guess?
A wizard? Maybe you are here to free these pathetic manders. Such a pity. Your good nature will be your own undoing.
My good nature will be your undoing. $520, that's fine. Oh, great. Now it's going to be that it's after my buff that his negative's gonna come on. It is entirely possible that he doesn't throw it because he's been building up pips. He could chuck a Sunbird here and then I don't have to worry about the negative 25. Or Treant. Or rank 2 life, that works too. Well, this one's gone a lot smoother than the other one did. Okay. Negative 25? Yep. Oh well. That was a little bit of a shock, but we still managed to get through it, no issue. I really thought that was gonna kill it. Oh no, you're hitting me with a Sunbird.
Thank you, Wizard. You have spared us from having to serve that mean, horrible croc. I hope that you will be able to defeat the Tuts, so that the Manders may live in peace once more.
Cool. Now we just need to take out the Quartermaster, who we're not going to be an idiot, and we're going to use the Monstrous if he negative 25s me. Grab that. Let's see. What's the likelihood of me dying again? I'd like to say it's nothing, but it's always greater than 0. We're about to get a really big XP boost. We might even be halfway through. Oh, it was less than
I see my men cannot take you down. I guess you want something done right.
I thought it was going to be at 5k. Not 4.8. Do I just chuck the thing on it straight away? Nah. Negative 25. Nope, you're scorpioning me. That's fine. So I'll hit him with this, I'll hit him with the Scorpion, build up and take out the Flame Servant. The exact same as what I did in the last pack. Oh, that was even less. Gross. Don't want to waste a power pip on the Scorpion though. We'll do this just in case he chucks a negative 25 on me. He didn't, but okay. Because if he had have and I'd have used my Cyclops on the Flame Servant, there's a chance it wouldn't have killed, and then I would have been a spell short for actually beating this battle. The fact that we're on the second world and I already have to think about things like that really shows how much I'm struggling with this class. Reagents. Oh, another pink dandelion, that's good. Gonna need a whole bunch of those eventually. Then again, I still have no idea how to get the twisted vines needed for the seed storage. And on my storm character, my entire bank only seeds. Entirely full, only seeds. Because I don't know which seeds are good and which ones just get rid of, so sort of hoarded them all. Okay, let's speak to Lancaster, Danforth,
You have brought us
and
back some
Salam.
eternal flames. Jolly good. I will not worry about the lights going out down here any longer. Thank you, my friend.
Come on, give me more than one. Nice. Nice? That's a type of stone. Maybe we should finish this by doing the crafting and...
At last, the other
Nah.
piece. You're quite a tough
I'll do
worker.
that off camera.
You sure you're not from Marleybone? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us. Those charmed slaves have made a mess of things. We had all of our digging tools packed away, then those
Let me
manders
guess.
found them and wandered off
Defeat
with
the Manders.
It would be most helpful
No?
if you could find our archaeological picks and shovels. They are scattered throughout this excavation site. Please collect them so we can return to our work.
It's just this, I might as well just grab them. Gonna be going a little over, but that's just so we can say we're done with this
I
area.
knew it! I knew you could defeat the Nerini champion from the moment I met you. Mark my words, young one. Your bravery in the Pyramid of the Sun shall be remembered.
Cool, you're done. Grab this last set of pick and shovels, then teleport back to Winthrop after we grab that silver chest. And then that'll be it for the stream.
You collected all of our digging tools that the chamber slaves wandered off with. I'll store them away so that we'll have them when we need them. Isn't archaeology exciting?
Because, yep, next one's in the Palace of Fire. Jeez. Give me this. Of course they were all on the top. Ugh. Nature's Wrath. Back to Winthrop.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid. We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Cool. Okay, so that's where we're going to be ending the stream today. Did quite a lot. Got through two parts of the Altar of Kings. Got through about half of Crab Alley. And we did a whole bunch of side quests. So, all in all, this was a pretty productive stream. And, yeah, we'll be back next week to probably finish up the pyramid at the least. And, yeah, so with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.